It's your boy Maurice York, and welcome back to Izvuo Collection. So what I want to start by saying first is Happy New Year to everybody. You know what I'm saying? We have officially made it to another year. And yeah, so let's get into the following. So what today's episode is going to be mostly about is we're going to talk about this. So since we're going into a new year and new things in effect, I want to get some new models with new contracts with, I want to take things more into a business aspect, corporation type style for Izvuo Collection, because I feel like we've been going in the right direction. So now I want to do some things and some yes and no's to what you can do as far as being a model for Izvuo. What I also want to get into is I also want to get into, I have a new release as well too, another hoodie that I'm releasing, the first hoodie of the year that I'm putting out for the year 2022. So we're gonna get into that. We're gonna go over a bunch of old stuff from 2021 that we have successfully accomplished and made it through. So if you don't mind, sit back, chill, relax, check this out. Let's go. Weez, what up?
Only thing, I don't know if I should have.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jay, fire, though, right? Yes, sir. So there you go. We are now in the year 2022. We have officially made it. Now, I mean, before I get started, make sure you please like, subscribe to my channel. Here you get the latest information and updates on what's coming out new to Izvuo Collection. You know, you can always go to the website, check it out, subscribe, you know, order some pieces, copy some merch. You know what I mean? Come over here and be unorthodox, because we are all different in our own way. So, first and foremost, before I get in, yo, listen. So they dropped the BREDs. Now, I have not had a chance. I tried. I always try to get these Jordans either on Sneakerhead or Foot Locker, or, you know what I mean? You could just go pay, you know, the $400 on StockX, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, get the BREDs. But, I mean, look at these. They're phenomenal. They're beautiful. These right here. These are a must-have to your collection. They're a pair of sneakers that you have to have to your collection. They're not just, I mean, they're patent leather. Like, you got to remember, like when the cool grays came out, or the other ones, the cool grays, or whatever other colors of that Jordan came out. You know, everybody, the 11s, everybody had to, you know, have them. You know what I'm saying? But these Jordan ones right here, these ones are a must-have to your collection. Like, you gotta have these. So I am gonna make it an obligation to get these Jordan ones, because I have to have these. I've been on a mission. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been on a mission. I've obtained the Pollens, the Bordeaux. I got the black, white, and purple ones. I also got my hands on the white, black, and orange ones. I have been relentless when it comes to trying to get my hands on Jordan 1s, because I'm on this all Jordan 1 tip. Like, I wanna cop all the Jordan 1s. All the Jordan 1s is my thing. Like, that's my thing. And I'm in competition with this little Marquise, because Marquise keeps beating me to the punch and getting certain ones, which is all good. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so on that note, the BRED, these the ones that just came out, you know, those are a must-have. So even if I didn't catch them on there, I'm gonna get them off of StockX. They're a must-have to the collection. In a minute that I get them, I'm gonna do a review on them and what I think of them. From what I heard, that there was a lot of fakes coming from StockX. Well, this is what's being said, because I deal with a lot of people that, you know, they buy from StockX. So they said that a lot of fakes have been going out. Like, you could pull out the tongue there's some green writing or something in there. So, you know, on that note, make sure you check your sneakers and make sure they're all real. You know what I'm saying? So now here's my new piece. This is the logo on the left chest plate. And on the back of it, it has Izvuo collection going across the back. See? And then on the left chest plate, we have that piece. See, this piece right here, I was going to release it for last year, but I wanted to make it one of my newest pieces of the year because I thought it was fire. And to have a hoodie that goes with the logo hat that I have as well, I thought it would be nice because you know, I just think that, you know, people, you know, should I just like to up my inventory and up the pieces that I have. I just like to have more and more and more. So I'm always creating more and more pieces, you know, always trying to make more. It's just a good thing to do. Sometimes my mind don't stop. So, you know, yeah. So, but besides that, let's keep going. My son Clay right here. Look it. He copped the Izvuo collection. He got the tee. He got the jacket. You know what I'm saying? He got the hat. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the mornings. You know, already. We already getting to it. I appreciate you, Clay. That thing fire, boy. That's fire, brother. That's fire, yo. Oh, look, my son E. Say what up, E. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that thing is fire, though. Look at it. Ooh, yeah, see? You know, see? And that's crazy. You know what I mean? And my son always, you know what I'm saying? I've been having a lot of people really investing in my brand, and I appreciate certain people, though. I do. So what I'm going to get into is, all right, my models. I've had Skylar Teta, I've had Raylan, I've had Joe, Cuddy, you know what I'm saying? You know, which team is going to be more involved, you know what I mean, this route around, and he's always like, Cuddy, yo, you ain't got me, you know what I mean? Hey, yo, Cuddy, you gotta make sure you get me involved, and I'm going to involve him more now. But as far as like my females, like, you know, like I'm trying to get, you know, when they do contracts with certain brands, I want to start doing a contract promising the models for Izvuo, you know, their type of pay, what they would get paid for modeling, and then you know, what they have to do standing by the brand as well too. Like, not, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if people know, but when you model for one brand and you go to another brand, sometimes it can help or hurt brands, you know what I'm saying? So for like a certain time period, you should only model with this brand, and this brand might have a contract. That might be a breach of contract if you breach the contract modeling somebody else. And for me, I don't want it, because like I want to get that, like, you know, like everybody has that one person for that brand. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to build right now. I have and let me tell you something. I have Raylan. Raylan is super fire. I can get her to model my brand all the time. Like, she's always there. She's always right there. She's always, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep her there. She's going to be there. But I need to get like that one girl that don't model nobody else's. So now I'm in search for that one person that's just a Izvuo collection. That's it. Because I'm going to make sure that that person is, you know, paid. And I'm going to pay that person. I'm starting to learn a little more about the ropes of this. So I want to do it the right way, and I want to build my brand the way it's supposed to be built. You can't really go off of what other people tell you and what people say. Me personally, I've had a problem with a lot of like lately. It seems like people like if anybody just does anything, people feel like they have to support it. People are gonna support you and they're not. But sometimes I don't feel like everything you can't. Sometimes you have to be creative somewhere, and I feel like that's a problem with a lot of people and things too. They're not being creative. There's no creativity coming out now. People are just throwing anything just to have a brand, just to put something. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy some of the shit that I've seen. Wow. Even just, you know what I mean? Even like, for brands that are already established, like, sometimes some of the things that they do is just kind of outlandish, but back to the modeling thing. So that's what I'm trying to do. I just want to establish like a Izvuo collection model that is just Izvuo collection, not like a model that's here and then, doing brands over there and there and there. Like I want somebody that's just for this brand. Like I put a lot of work into this brand, and I put hard work and I put dedication. But now, like when I tell people on this contract too, it's like you have to, because I just started like literally last year, I just started paying models. I started paying them for their work, and I've done I want to say 1 or 2 shoots with Raylan so far once I started pay, and yeah, so and that's what I'm gonna do. So if I'm gonna start doing that, and then I want to start doing things right, I want to have requirements too, because there's contracts, and I'm looking them over. We're still doing some homework on them, and you know what I'm saying. But let's get into a brief, and I'm gonna show you what these models have to do. So this right here is Michael the photographer, and with Michael, if you see Michael, that he's been my main photographer since I've been doing it. I go to him. I pay him to make sure that I get, the pictures I need done, the shots I need done. And I basically use him, and I utilize his photo lab as a place where I can film and also get my video footage of my campaigns for certain pieces is what I do. So, I I do a lot of my work there with him. And so, this is part of the process of when you come. Usually the photo shoots are usually equivalent of an hour or 2, depending on how organized we can be. Sometimes we can be a little behind course. I might arrive late. There's things happen. It just happens that way. But yeah, so this year we just want to take it, and we want to be a little more. I want to be a little more. So I'm just looking for one person. I want one good person. Like, listen, okay? I don't want people. I'm not, but I want what's best for my brand, because it's my brand and I can do that. So I want something that's best for it. So I want to start paying a person, and I'm going to pay this person depending on what you give to me is going to depend on what I would give to you as pay. You know what I'm saying? So this is important, because I just want the best for my brand. And I have Raylan, I have Skylar. I haven't done anything paid with Skylar yet. Honestly, yeah, I haven't gotten into that yet. We haven't even had a session yet, and that's something I'm gonna have to reach out to her about and talk to her about. I just really haven't had the time. But I will. But yeah. So, but that's what I want to do. I want to get the whole thing established with a new model. So I am looking for a new model. I mean, I might do 2. I want. I don't want. Listen, what I want is people to, go under here, just write under here if you're interested. Now, there is going to be things that I'm looking for. Trust me. I know, I'm not just picking anybody because we know each other. Please don't feel no type of way if I don't pick you because we know each other. It's not about that. This is business at the end of the day. So what I'm trying to do is just build this brand the right way. And with clothing, I'm going to be honest with you, with clothing and certain particular types of clothing, they look good on certain people that wear them. So this is the whole purpose of me doing this too. So that. So therefore, on that note, you have to understand that it's business, and that I am going to pick person that is best fit. Looks have to be there. You know what I mean? I just want everything to perceive the eye. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So on that note, This is a start. I actually have a shoot coming up with Courtney Lynn. I got like I'm releasing Izvuo collection sports. So yeah, on that note, so we will let's see how that goes. And now that I'm done with that, I'm on to the next.
Yo, what up? Now, my son Sean, okay, my son Sean just copped the jacket. So we got the jacket on. Not only do we got the jacket on, yeah, he spun it on him. Yeah, he spun it on him. You see it? Yeah, yo. See, that's what I'm talking about. You see that? Hold up. Woo, that's that thing. That's that knot. I appreciate you, Sean. Word of mother I do. That's a fact. Yo, that's fire. Oh.
Yo, so I'm gonna get into the history of two more of my pieces. So I'm gonna get into the Levin, and I'm gonna get into the ODACER. So boom. So let's talk about the Levin first. All right. So I had a friend, right? I had a friend named Vinny, right? So my homeboy. This is my homeboy. I met Vinny, a couple years ago back, but just me and Vin kicked it a lot, and that was my homeboy, and he had a lot of trouble in his life and stuff like that. So what he did was we was close. We talked all the time, and it was, so what happened was Vinny ended up passing away. He died of, for personal reasons. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that I want to get into on my brand page, but basically what I did was I created a piece within his, name, like just a piece. I developed or designed a piece just to, represent him, and I called it the Levin. And I used like an angel with some diamonds. You know what I mean? He's an angel. He shines like a diamond. And so with this piece, it's a very well distinctive piece. This piece, it takes a little bit of time to make. It's work, but yeah. So I try to give people a briefing on each one of my pieces that I designed and where the idea of it comes from and what it came from. So that right there for the Levin, that is where that came from. I just wanted Vinny to, I just wanted to keep him alive. So when people buy it, it's called the Levin. And it did pretty well. A couple people sold it the minute I dropped it, which was pretty nice. You know what I'm saying? Just to know that, something like that could sell. So, all right. Now, let's get into the ODACER. See, the ODACER is, so I don't know if people know about the ODACER. So when I created the Izvuo and the name, I created it. I like the idea of the Romans. Nothing about the Roman Empire, though, but I created the idea of the Romans. Well, if you know it, the person who took down the Roman Empire, he was called the ODACER. You know what I'm saying? So the ODACER was a person who took down the Roman Empire. You know what I mean? Which I thought was pretty fire. So I named that piece as a conqueror. So like that piece, when you wear that piece, I wanted people to feel like, like if you know the meaning behind the piece, that piece, you're a conqueror. You know what I mean? Like you can take down an empire. So that was the whole objective behind the ODACER. You know what I mean? The pillars, it holds up a kingdom. Like, you know what I mean? So for that, on that piece, the ODACER is fire, like super fire. I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, just like bam, like and for the most part, I put it out there. A lot of people bought the ODACER. I stopped pushing it. Now I'm gonna push it again because I just felt like the ODACER was super fire, like super fire. So on that note, we are gonna re-put the ODACER back out again. You know what I mean? But so let's get into one more piece. Okay, so this right here was the Roman, okay? This Roman piece now, I don't know if you know about this. This piece right here, I stopped making this piece like this. I thought it was fire. Like, I think I'm going to make it more. I like the silhouette of Roman conquerors. You know what I'm saying? So I used his silhouette, just the silhouette, not like him actually, because I don't like the history on him or who he is, but I felt for the time period and how people had to live back then, I felt it was pretty fire. Like, you have to go and you have to, beat these, take over a kingdom, like you had these conquerors, like, Alexander the Great, Julius Caesar. There was a couple, but I liked the idea of it back then. Like these people had to go and they would build these armies and do these things just to take down an empire. I just thought the idea of it was fire. So it's kind of like gangs they build and they go and try to take over certain areas just to grow their, for territories and shit like that. I always thought the idea was pretty fire. So on that note, I had made this piece. This is the Roman one with the silhouette behind it, but I sold, and it's pretty dope and it sells, but I just like to tell people the geology, or just a little bit about the history on the pieces that I make and why and what's the definition of them and what, so people know what they're wearing. You know what I mean? So I felt like that right there was just like that silhouette just showed like it's like courage, just like it's just a courage, and it's just a silhouette of strength. Like I am a conqueror, like of anything I can do. This right here is what that stands for. You know what I mean? So for that piece, that is what I wanted people to know, and that's what that piece stands for when you put it on. On to the next.
Top of the morning, well, we at it again. Yo, listen, look. My son Clay right here. Look it. He copped the Izvuo collection. He got the tee. He got the jacket. You know what I'm saying? He got the hat. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the mornings, already. We already getting to it. I appreciate you, Clay. That thing's fire, boy. That's fire, brother. That's fire, yo. Oh, look, my son E. Sit up, E. You know what I'm saying? That's fire, though. Look at it. Yeah, see? You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy, you know what I mean? And my son always, you know what I'm saying? I've been having a lot of people really investing in my brand, and I appreciate them. I appreciate certain people, though. I do. Word, that's a fact. I appreciate you. That's a fact. Word.
What up? Welcome back. I'm Maurice York, and welcome back to Izvuo Collection. What is good? Yo, so check it out, right? So what I'm doing is I'm doing a giveaway. But before I get into all of that, make sure you click like, write a comment, and subscribe to my channel. Here you will get the latest updates and anything new releases, anything that's coming back out from Izvuo Collection. Because here we want to make sure everything is unorthodox and make sure that you make Izvuo Collection part of your selection. Anyway, so check it out. So I'm doing a giveaway. The giveaway is gonna start the minute this video is uploaded. So if you start watching this video, yeah, it's uploaded. So the giveaway, in order for you to win this giveaway, you have to go on the website, Izvuo Collection. You have to spend at least $50. Then once you spend that $50, you have to come to YouTube, leave a comment under this video on YouTube, share the video to whatever site. If you're friends with me on Facebook, share it to Facebook, tag Maurice IOA, so I know that you did it. You know what I mean? Follow those instructions. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you comment, share. You know what I mean? And you have to spend at least $50. I have to see your name there. They have to match up. Okay? And you will win a pair of Jordan 1s. It could be these, it could be these, it could be any pair, but you will win a pair of Jordan 1s because I want to give back. And so many people have they have showed so much love to me and my brand, and I just want to thank everybody for that because a lot of people ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, a lot of people are just a lot of people that I thought would is different from the people that actually did. You know what I'm saying? Still, and I've been going for about 2-3 years now, but it's super dope. So now I want to give back. So I want to give back a pair of Jordan 1s. So it could be the Pollins. It could be these ones. It might be the red and black ones. You never know which ones you might get. So, just make sure you follow those steps. All you have to do is spend $50. So you go on the website, you spend $50. You come back to YouTube, you comment, share the video. Tag me on Facebook, Maurice IOA. Boom. That's it. And you'll win a pair of Jordan 1s. That's it.